Welcome back, mamas, to another episode of Is It Bedtime Yet?
Hello, guys. Emma does pretty much this whole podcast. I just show up. So she's going to talk about the topics today.
You just show up and be fabulous.
I am literally the worst. I need everyone to do everything for me. I suck. And
we're very different people.
Yes.
I am a type A. I am a planner. I have to have everything written out and I have to to stay on track. Otherwise, I forget the points I want to take, where you just show up and be you.
Yes.
It's different.
Yeah.
We're just different. That's
Facts. So Emma's going to introduce the topics for today, because when she introduced this topic to me, I really didn't know what it was, but now I do. So she'll explain to you a little bit about it.
So I wanted to talk about, when we think of what we want to talk about, I kind of look to what's going on in my life, what have I been through, what do I think other moms can relate to, what can other women relate to, and one thing that I kind of brought back, and sometimes it's where I land on the side of TikTok, would be oh, that's kind of something I want to talk about, is MLMs, which if you are like Victoria and you did not know what an MLM is, it is multi-level marketing, aka pyramid schemes. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I feel that they really prey on women and prey on mothers. And I have experience in one, and I see women on social media talk about it. So I just thought maybe we could just chat about it. And if people get, pissed off or they get offended, that's on you.
Well, we'll just drop down to 9,000 followers.
Oh yeah. I don't think you know what it is? I think with today's day and age of social media, MLMs can't hide what they used to be able to hide.
Right. And I feel like people just want to work from home.
Yeah.
And they just want to make money any way they can. And it's just an easy way to sell what they're trying to sell. And
that's the thing, is that's not a terrible thing, because yes, we all have to have jobs. And then not only that, with inflation and everything else, we all have to get second jobs. And sometimes you can't, there's just not enough hours in the day. So you being presented with something as an opportunity, it's not always a bad thing. But the problem with these companies is it's you only grow when you get people underneath you, and then when they get people underneath them, and
right,
that's
a commission-based kind of thing. Yeah.
So, and that's when it comes off to be inauthentic. So I used to be an Advocare. I was in Advocare. Dennis and I were in Advocare, aka I did everything. Dennis just showed up. He had no idea what he was doing.
I don't even know what Advocare is.
So it was a vitamin and supplement company. It was based in Plano, Texas. And I believe around 2019, 2018, they shut down. Well, actually, let me back up. They did not shut down, because you could still get their products, but they had some sort of lawsuit, and it was very hush hush. And then one day we just all got emails saying, you're no longer a distributor. And they pretty much weren't allowed. They were shown to be a pyramid scheme, so they couldn't be how they were. They couldn't sell how they were selling.
So now, did you do this when you were practicing nutrition?
No, this was before that. Before that. So it was when I was really big in my weight loss journey. And I was just looking for products that I liked. And Dennis still says to this day, oh, I wish we had that product. I wish, because they really did have great products.
Yeah.
And we did really, really well with it. We went on a bunch of free trips. We made some money, but we also spent a lot of money. And that's the one thing that we didn't always talk about, was how much product we'd spend. My upline would say, oh, you guys are $100 away from getting this bonus. So I'm okay, I can either push the people underneath me to spend or sell $100 more, or you know what, maybe I do need some more vitamins, I'll just buy them myself. So that's where it was
getting sketchy,
snowballs. But yeah, they had this big lawsuit against them, and they now you can buy the products, but you can no longer be a distributor for them. But that was really before I knew what MLMs were. And I think just the rise of TikTok has been allowing people to have a platform to speak their experiences and to speak what's really going on, that now I look back and I'm wow, what these people are saying was everything I experienced, but I didn't have a platform to talk about it.
Right.
But again, once I kind of realized, once I was over with it, I was done, and I was I really don't want anything to do with this anymore. But I noticed a lot of them really would, and even when I was in it, they would say, oh, you could focus on women that just gave birth because they're going to want to lose weight. So you can try to push this line of product because it's their trim line. You'll lose weight with it. And that always made me feel icky. And I personally never did that. Like I was always like, you want health and wellness, you want a probiotic, you can use this. But I was never like into the whole like prying and preying on people. But it's really heavy in that culture.
Yeah. So I only know of 2, one being in the hair industry, and I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's either Monet or Monat. I don't know how people pronounce it.
I think it's Monet.
Yeah. And people would go insane over these products. And like you said, you have these women buying all these products, showing them, talking about them, whatever. Do I know if it's an MLM? I don't know. But to me, it seemed like it was targeting women, healthier hair, stronger hair, thinning, whatever. They have it all. And when my clients would come in telling me they would use their products, I'd be like, stop using them. Stop. And then you would see like this person be like, oh, I got on the Monet train and, now I'm, an ambassador for them and I'm doing this and this and this. I feel like you don't really hear of them
right
as much.
Well, you know what it is? It becomes a normal person, then all of a sudden is a hair care expert.
Right.
Meanwhile, you're the hair care expert and
right.
You're telling them to not use the product.
Well, yeah, because I went to school for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
and they did it.
And then it's all of a sudden they're like, oh, I signed up and I spent $50 and now I'm a hair care expert. Like it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
you were probably approached by them to do it.
I might have been actually, and I refused to because it's not, you don't see any salon selling it.
Yeah.
If a salon sold it, yeah, maybe I would.
Yeah.
But they were their own company. They did I don't think it was even sold in stores.
No.
It was only sold through
distributors or
right,
whatever, consultants, whatever they want to call themselves.
Yeah. And I just, like you said, it just didn't sit right with me. I really did not like the products. And some people were like, oh, I really love this. I remember my cousin was using it for a little bit and she's like, but I really love it. And I'm like, listen, if you love it, you can use it. But to me, like when I was doing my research and hearing what other hairdressers actually had to say, I don't believe in this product. And then I tried, I also don't know how to pronounce it, Optavia, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
like supplements and
it's a diet.
Yeah.
It was torture. And I feel like everybody that ends up doing it and then loses the weight becomes an Optavia coach.
Right.
And it's like, you're not a nutritionist.
Yeah.
You're not certified to do this. Does it work? Yes, because you want to know what you're fucking eating. Protein bars, shakes, and all of their food comes in packets in their powdered form.
Ew.
Okay? Disgusting.
And that's all, it's not like supplements, it's like food? I thought it was like supplements for some reason.
Food. No, food.
Oh.
So literally, in 5 weeks, I lost 17 pounds.
Oh my God.
But
you were starving.
The bars were disgusting. By week 5, I was gagging on the bars because I couldn't even get them down. Their shakes were disgusting. They had macaroni and cheese. The powder was the cheese. It was disgusting. Their blueberry muffins were powdered. Everything was powdered form, and you would just add water to them.
That's so weird.
Not normal.
And you know what's interesting is like, can you imagine the amount of like chemicals and crap that's in it? Like, why don't, like, you think of like, oh, you want to be healthy, but like the amount of processed things you're putting in your body, like just go to the store and get some blueberries and make it from home.
Yeah, I just didn't understand it. And of course, after I stopped it, I gained the weight because
you started eating.
I wasn't living on protein shakes, bars, and whatever else I was trying. Literally everything I tried, I would gag, and Alan would laugh at me every time because he was like, to him, but like it was like gross. And these people do it, and then they're like, I lost all this weight. It is great. And then you got to eat one meal a day, and it was for dinner.
Oh.
And you were able to prepare it yourself. So it had to be like a protein, a vegetable, and maybe like a little carb. But when I saw chicken and broccoli, I was the most excited I ever was in my entire life.
Oh my God, to have real food.
It's not a way to lose weight.
No.
It's not.
No. And you know another thing that I'm seeing, which you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if it's an MLM, but it's something like sketchy. Something sketchy is like when people all of a sudden become like business coaches. And they're I just made $100,000 last month. You know who I'm talking about? Yes. And it's like, but they're not saying what they're doing. They're just saying like,
well, we met somebody that she was like, oh, I can help you with this and this. And we're like, great. Like, what can you do for us? And she's like, she never explained what she could do for us.
No.
And then she unfollowed you, and then she unfollowed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And then she was a business coach, but she only had 2,000 followers.
Right. But she was making $250,000 a year, but living in an apartment in a crappy area.
Right. And
it was just
and
weird.
her BM and her, this probably shouldn't even be on. And her Mercedes was in the shop for months and months and months because it had to get fixed, and she was driving a Honda.
Right. Which like, but she's not the only one. I've seen other people be like business coaches and like, but it just makes no sense. Like, is that like, that's what I'm curious. Is that an MLM that's hiding as something else and pretending to be something else? Because I've also seen another MLM try to start using influencers to make like their sales. They pitch it as like, oh, come to this influencer event, and it ends up being like an MLM conference of some sort.
Oh my God, what is this? They're saying Rodan and Fields is a MLM.
Fields. Yeah. But they do have good products though.
I know.
But they make Proactive too. They're the owners of Proactive. It's the same dermatologist.
I will tell you, I loved Proactive.
I have used Rodan and Fields. I did like their stuff.
Yeah. Monet Global. Wait, is that the...
Yeah.
Oh, and Modere.
Yes, Modere is another one. But with Modere...
And I will tell you that you don't realize...
Yeah.
Now that you're saying... Do you know I've bought Modere?
Yeah.
I've done Optavia. I'm part of these fucking schemes. I don't like this.
You know what it is? Because they hide as with Modere. They'd be like, oh, use my $10 coupon code.
Yes. And there's somebody that I know that does it. And she's like, oh, you're going to lose so much weight on it.
Yeah.
And I was scared to take it, and I never did.
Yeah.
And
another thing I saw with Modere is that when they hold up their bottles, they use their thumb to cover up the name of the company.
Octavia. Yeah, it's on here. Oh my God.
You were scammed.
I'm fucking scammed.
You've probably done them all and you had no idea.
Beachbody I never would do anyway.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot.
So
many on here.
They have like necklace ones. I mean, like the
necklace?
Like making necklaces. Yeah. It's insane. Even Mary Kay is still, I've seen the pink Cadillacs. Like they still exist.
My mom used to have people drive to her house and drop off Mary Kay. She used to use Mary Kay.
Yeah, my mom too. But I think that was also, I remember my mom used to sell
Tupperware?
Tupperware is too. Yeah.
What?
Yes. And Pampered Chef.
Oh.
And Scentsy, like the yes, that too.
Okay, Scentsy I can see. Pampered Chef, that really disappoints me.
Yeah, Pampered Chef.
I wanted to do a Pampered Chef party.
Well, then you can, but that person
I don't want to be part of the MLM.
They're going to try to get you to sign up and do your own parties. But that's the thing is they wrap it into something else that it's not. And they don't say.
I've heard of this. Prove It?
I don't know. There's so many. It's insane. If now your phone is listening to us, so now you're going to end up on the anti-MLM side of TikTok, and it is hilarious.
I will tell you, I'm really not on TikTok.
Oh, that's all I do at night is I scroll.
Yeah, Sempti's on here.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of them.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with this now. I might have to dive deeper. Wait, doTERRA? Why do I know that?
It's essential oils and Young Living essential oils too.
They're MLMs?
Yes.
Like, see, like, does this make me want to support them then? Because I love Young Living and I love doTERRA.
Well, that's the thing is some of these can have good products. Like doTERRA and Young Living, I think they have higher quality oils. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an essential oil person.
Young Living. Wow. Mary Kay.
I can't. But some of these do have great products.
Avon?
Yeah. Where have you been, Victoria? You don't know any of this?
No.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think that the health and fitness ones really prey on women wanting to change their bodies and lose weight.
Absolutely.
And then,
because look at me. Here I am.
Yeah, you're doing
wanting to do Optavia, buying the Modere.
Yeah.
These little shits.
And then I feel like all of them will also prey on women wanting to be home with their children and say you can work from home, you can make all this money, but behind the curtain is how much money you have to spend to continuously hit that level. And you know how like Monet, their whole thing was like you got a car. Like some people, if they hit certain levels, they had their like Mercedes paid for.
No.
Yeah, they would have their car paid for, but you had to hit that level every single month. And if you didn't, then you had to pay your own car payment. So it's like, yeah, you have this car, but now you're paying for it, not the company. It's crazy.
Listen, I was just opened up to a whole new world today, and I really need to just go home, lay in bed, and dive deep in these MLMs.
You need to take a breather.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Do you know about this, Matt?
No way.
And you know a really old school one is Airbon. Airbon? It's a really old school one.
Wait, I feel like I know that.
They make a bunch of products like fitness products, stuff like that. Airbon's are really old school. Like they've been around for years, like Mary Kay.
I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm upset.
And then I remember like women would still they would reach out to me, and it's only because of my following. They would be like, "Oh my God, like you would do so good with this." And I'm like, first of all, I don't know you from a fucking hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And you're just reaching out to me and you're being all nice the first couple paragraphs, then to just say, I'm going to use you for your followers because then I'll make more money. No.
Yeah, no. Don't like it.
Mm-mm. And I don't like when you use other people for what they have. Like that, I don't like that at all.
Well, I don't like when people use you when it benefits for them.
Yeah.
And then they just like fucking ghost you after that.
Yeah.
That annoys me.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Wow, this was a great topic.
Yeah.
11 is a great number.
What does it mean?
Their angel number is like 111.
On the way here, I saw a license plate that had 4444 on it. And I was like, oh, the stars are aligning.
444, I'll tell you the meaning of this. 444 angel number meaning. Because each one, clarity, evolution, decisiveness, and stability.
That's a lot of different things, though. Now, do you think it means all those different things to be very broad? To be like, oh my God, yes, that means something to me.
Numerology is the study of numbers. Okay. What is 444? Okay, angel meanings. Is a reminder. Okay, angel number 44. Oh no, I want 444. 444.
I feel like I see...
Angel numbers 444 convey a powerful message of love, support, and guidance from your angels. It serves as a reminder that you are on the right path and your angels are by your side, offering their unwavering support.
Oh, thanks, Angies.
What is the warning of 444?
Oh, great. Here we go.
Oh, signaling a transformation.
Oh, well, I was on the way here, so look how we've transformed.
Yes.
This podcast.
Could be a sign you're capable of taking on a person challenge. I don't know
what that means.
Expecting a big change or making an effort to transform your life.
Yeah. But I feel like every week I'm transforming my life. I feel like I'm so indecisive. I'm indecisive and I do everything big. That's my problem. Like I'm like the all in
Go
or not.
big or go.
Yes,
I
but
mean,
then
I'm
I'm
like that
also
too.
indecisive where like obviously I've had 3 new jobs in the last 3 months and I go all in with it and then I'm like, I don't like it. I'm going to stop.
Honestly, I feel like, so I was told by somebody, never say no to an opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like you said yes to all your opportunities, and I think that it was good that you experienced them, because if you didn't, then it's could have been like a woulda, shoulda, coulda, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like a what if, and now you don't have to worry about that, and you're like, okay, well, I did it, I didn't like it. So honestly, like, it's just gonna make you grow as a person. So I don't think it's something that you should harp on about being like go big or go home, because it's benefiting you in a way, whether it works or not. Like, it's just a lesson that you're going to learn, and I feel that it's going to make you grow as a person. And so it shouldn't really be, I'm trying to think, like what's the word I'm looking for?
Like be upset that I took it.
Yeah, like you should, like it shouldn't be something that you like should regret or or you like harp on that you were like, oh, well, you're probably like, well, I worked all these hours and I missed like 2 months with Demi and I could have been doing that. But now this is your lesson that you learned.
Yeah. I learned what I don't want.
Correct.
Yeah.
And whether it's something that you learned that is positive or something that you learned that's negative, you can always change from it and you're going to grow from it. So now you know, these jobs aren't for me. This wasn't for me. I tried it. I said I did it. I have no regrets. And here I am. And now I'm going to be stable with my life and move on and have my part-time job and spend time with my daughter.
Yeah. And cut back on expenses to make that sacrifice.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Maybe I need to join MLM. Make money on the side.
Oh God. Oh my God. Yes.
Which one would you join if you had to? If you had to?
If I had to join MLM, if I had to join MLM to make money, like to benefit me.
Yeah. Or like any of them. Like if you which one do you like?
It would have to be, I feel like it would have to be like in the hair care, like it would have to be in the beauty industry, because I feel like that's what I stand for. Like I'm in that genre anyway. So I feel like if I did something like that, people would believe me and they would get on the bandwagon. But I think that would, I think anything.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mine would be like health and wellness, like Modere, anything like that, just because it's, I love going to Vitamin Shop and like walking up and down the aisles and like looking at vitamins that I then buy and then like take for like 3 days and then stop.
So I am going to a, she's actually right in Oakdale. I told you about it.
Oh, yes.
She's a doctor. She's a holistic doctor. She does acupuncture and chiropractic, and she does nutrition response testing. And
did you go yet?
No, I go next Monday.
Okay.
So I don't know what she does, how they test you, but then they like recommend supplements that are meant for you that will help, whatever. I don't know. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
I have nothing to lose.
Exactly.
Go big or go home.
Exactly.
What am I going to lose? $100.
Well, you can go back to your pig thyroids. Remember
yes.
that?
Yes. I actually need to make a thyroid. I need to make an endocrinologist appointment to check my thyroid again. But my psychiatrist was like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I believe in this stuff. I don't know about it. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna give it a try. Like, and what hurts?
You know what? I just feel like sometimes you can try the Western medicine and it doesn't work. If it doesn't work for you, I don't think there's anything wrong with going the holistic route and trying that.
It's all natural. It's what your body needs or what it doesn't need. Or apparently, like, she does this thing where like it shows like what your body responds to, and what your body doesn't respond to, and like what you need to get your, I don't know, I guess your insides working properly.
Yeah, doesn't hurt to try.
No, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear about it. Yeah, have to talk about it next time.
Yeah, totally. Well, honestly, I'm going to tell you, I am truly surprised and really intrigued about these freaking MLMs, and I lost a lot of money because of you. But anyway, I'm actually curious to see if any of our followers are part of these.
Yeah, and if you are, this is just our experience. We're just chatting about it.
But I hate you. No, I'm just
Don't get
kidding.
your panties in a bunch.
Well, now I'm like really excited about this topic, and I'm definitely going to dive more deeper into it. So I think this is a really fun topic and something different for us.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. And if you're listening, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and tell us what you want to hear from us.
See you next time.
Bye.